Welcome in. Hope all you had a good weekend. Jay Wiggy.
Can you hear me now?
What up?
What it do? What it do?
What is going on, my friend?
Not a lot of, man. Good weekend. Humid as hell this weekend. Humid today even. It looked like there's gonna rain. I never got any. Did you down there? Where's you're at?
I think it was a little bit. Not too bad.
Yeah, worked out outside. Well, worked out in the garage in my last part of my workout. I went outside and did some, and man, I was like sweating balls outside. But it was good, man. Good to get out this weekend. It's funny, we got to get out. I looked up some more Frisbee golf rules and things like that, because I was kind of confused on if I'm playing right, things like that. So I guess there's not I don't think there's a general agreement on some things, and there's some things I'm still looking for an answer on. But I think my couple of questions that I had on Frisbee golf. One, I guess you can swap your disc at any time, right? So if you say your driver's somewhere, you stand at that same spot, swap your disc, and then move it. Then you throw like your mid-range, right? Guess so.
I
don't know either.
I really am not sure. I probably need to take a look at that, but
yeah, I'm gonna just haphazardly enter us in a contest, and we're just gonna have to go and see what happens.
Cool.
Hey, we got last place.
Last place. Man.
Your lie is the spot where your previous throw landed. Your lie can be marked with a mini. Okay, so the minis are where I had a mini. It came with those discs. I was wondering. Once your lie is within 10 meters of the basket, you must maintain balance and not step over your lie until the disc comes to rest inside of the basket. All right. Yeah, well, and here's the other thing, man. There's so many organizations that just start their own rules. We should start a organization for disc golf rules. Make them the most ridiculous ones we can.
D-golf.
Yeah, so that was cool though, man. Cool spot. Need to cut grass in some areas, but most of them was pretty cool. Definitely a bigger spot. Got some challenging. Got some sun. Got some beers afterwards. So cool weekend. What's going on this week? Anything else exciting happening?
Not too much, man. Just starting a new gig, and then that's it.
That's starting this week?
Well, Wednesday, yeah.
Okay. What's happening to the old gig? Did you put a notice?
This morning.
Oh man, how'd that go?
It was good. It wasn't bad or anything. It just, it is what it is. I was just like, I don't know. I got another gig or whatever. The guy was like, well, you guys wasn't doing it right. You knew all this shit. I was like, man, I don't care.
Oh man.
I mean, shit's kind of disorganized back there, man. They're saying to do it one way, and then I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way you do it, I'm not gonna stay there.
Yeah, I mean, people take it personally. I don't know why. To be fair, man, their own guy that does the yard where I'm at messaged me one day. He's like, man, he's like a young kid. Super nice, though. I see him every once in a while. He actually came by today, but I was working upstairs. But he's like, he's like, man, he's like, I've got a kid. And he's like 20, so, man, he's already got a kid. He's like, I'd love to work from home job like you've got. How do I do that? I'm like, dude, I'd rather be out in the field like you are. So I just told him, I was like, man, what I do is not for everybody. It's tough sometimes, so if you really want to, man, go do some insurance somewhere, go do some estimating or get some construction experience. I said, but really, dude, if you're out in the field kind of controlling your schedule and just learn to save your money and manage it. It drives me crazy seeing kids, man. I mean, and I guess I did the same shit, man. He probably makes okay for himself. But dude, they go out and get tattoos and shit.
Oh, yeah. He got sleeves or something?
Yeah, man, I think he does. He's always wearing the jacket, but he looks like the type that does. I'm pretty sure he's the one I'm thinking of. And when I was thinking of, like, man, dude, you're not at that point where you should be buying sleeves and stuff. Pay off your car or something first.
Yeah, that's stupid. Da-da-da-da.
Well, cool, man. Well, that's good. Actually, weird enough, I actually did that trial month of LinkedIn Premium, and I actually stopped the trial, but it lasts, I think, I've got maybe 2 more weeks on it. I actually had a recruiter hit me up about a job, man. It's still in the same industry I'm in, but the pay looked fantastic. It would be hybrid somewhere downtown and some at home, but man, I really don't want to do the stay in that industry, but man, you know how it is. Sometimes if the money's right, you'll definitely listen to them.
Hey, you gonna holler at it?
Yeah, I mean, I already sent her my resume and told her, she asked if I'd send the resume and just make time for a call this week, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. Hit me up on the low. I mean, worst man, it can suck, and I can just say no, right?
True that.
That is it.
Ballin' on a bun. Ooh, man, no gaming.
Not much. I actually went and played a little bit Road to Glory NCAA this weekend as a linebacker. I don't think I've ever played as a linebacker. And, yeah, it was cool, man. That's 26. I know 27 is either out or coming out, but, man, I'm not doing that right now. 27, I'll have to wait for a while. I just got 26 earlier this year, so.
It's already out.
I think it's out or coming out. I know my 26, and that's what's so fucking annoying, is 26 did an update, and then they're like, 27 launches soon, buy it in the Madden 27 pack, save money. It's like, dude, I've already bought this product. Why are you trying to advertise your next one? Like, let me enjoy this product that I paid for. Like, I don't think you should advertise on the same platform. I understand why they do it, because I guess they're looking at it as like an upgrade, but I still feel weird about that, man. Let me enjoy the fucking product you have. That said, it does launch worldwide on July 9th, College Football 27, and the key features that are changing. Road to Glory now lets you play as a tight end, an edge rusher, or free safety, which is cool, man. Road to Glory, I think it only lets you play on defense as a cornerback and a middle linebacker. So now they'll have the free safety and the edge rusher. I love playing free safety. And edge, too. Hell. And a tight end. That's awesome. I could play tight end back in the day. The mode introduced an overhauled career journey that tracks your high school tape, NFL draft projection, academics, and NIL. Okay, that's kind of cool. Dynasty mode, new Dynasty blueprint, which requires you to manage athletic director expectations, strategically allocate NIL funds. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Gameplay looks like it's improved. Dynamic weather that accumulates in the game. That's kind of cool. Presentation, updated team runouts, reflective visors, crop jerseys, and field degradation.
Huh.
I don't think that's enough to make me want to get it now. The Dynasty mode with a little bit of the AD playthrough as sounds kind of cool, depending on what you could do. You remember back in the day where you could update like your fucking stadium and stuff like that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, some of the old ones you could actually, like, if you created a team, you could create and pick your own stadium and update it. I know the old Maddens, you could actually like set concession prices and stuff like that.
Huh.
Yeah, they were tight, man. Now they took a lot of that shit out. So, I don't know. Kind of cool. We'll see.
Well, damn.
You get down on any gaming, anything exciting?
Had a little bit of Crackdown. That's about it.
Okay.
Crackdown, man. It was all right. It was pretty cool. Man, you hear about that weird dude Oliver Tree dying yesterday, I guess.
Yeah, I did actually. I saw a video where 2 helicopters crashed, but they said that was an old video. So was it a helicopter crash?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, so who the hell was he?
I don't know, some weird internet guy. I guess he was had some songs and did some. I remember some giant scooter he did. He was like an artist too. I don't know. I remember seeing him on Bad Friends one time, and that's about it. Seeing him, randomly on the internet with stuff, but didn't know too much about him.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't either until I saw all those posts. I mean, that sucks, but...
Are your kids into him or anything?
I don't think so. I'd have to ask my oldest. I know my youngest probably wouldn't know who the hell he is, but maybe. I'm kind of curious now.
Yeah, so there's all the conspiracy theories now about he's not dead, or you know how that shit goes, but...
Man, yeah. I mean, I think, God, internet, I swear. We had such a good thing in the early 2000s with the internet, in the mid-2000s. It was like clean. Not clean. You knew if you went to rotten.com what you were going to get. But you didn't have all the bullshit and the AI out there and the rumor mill. You had reasonable rumors. They weren't anything like as soon as somebody dies, it's all of a sudden a fucking rumor that everybody has to jump on or some conspiracy theory. So, yeah, I mean, dude, I'll say this. In our lifetime, or hell, in history, I'm sure maybe in history, but in our lifetime, people that they've had conspiracy theories with, that they weren't truly dead, has any of them been proven true? Where somebody just came back from, like, supposedly being dead?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
No. It'd be really cool if they just stepped out and there that motherfucker is.
Oh, man.
He did it.
That's like a major felony, right?
I think so. I mean, yeah, I guess it would be. I guess, yeah, I mean, why? Well, I guess to a degree. I mean, if you're... Okay, why the hell would it be a felony, though, for faking your death? I guess if you're getting some benefits out of it, or even benefits to your family, but if you just went off grid and said, fuck it.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
Yeah, I've heard it is, but... oh, well. I don't plan on doing it anytime soon, but, you never know.
Da, 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 da.
You got a dip set. Yeah, if you got a dip one day, hey.
Yo, baby.
Yo, baby.
Man, shit. You reading any books?
Well, yes, but just my textbooks. Nothing too exciting this weekend.
Oh, hell. I thought you had another Truman Capote novel.
Truman Capote. No, you were listening to some stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, some Dark Sun novels. They're pretty cool.
Okay. And you just listening to it, though. You're not actually, like, reading the book. You're.
I just got the Audible.
That's cool, though, man. I used to do that a lot with when I drove a lot. I would definitely get down on a lot of those. How much do you listen to? Like a couple hours a night, or?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that, baby.
Yeah, that's sweet, man. Something like that. Yeah, what did I listen to? I liked Audible, man. I've been listening back and forth between the God bless the Jim Cornette experience, man. I love Jim Cornette, dude. He's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I need to check that podcast out again. It's been a while since I listened to him.
He's freaking awesome, man. I love him. Yeah, he's hilarious. And then who else do I listen to? I don't listen to much anymore. It's kind of hard to listen to podcasts because I want to actually listen to them when I'm working, and like I got to focus on work so much. But I usually just turn on like a movie I'm very familiar with, like a classic, Shawshank Redemption, The Irishman, Forrest Gump. Something like you're familiar with, and it's cool to have on, but it's not going to distract you because you already know what the fuck happens. You know what I'm saying?
Bada bam.
Yeah, so...
Speaking of Jimmy Cornette, it looks like Dark Side of the Ring Season 7 will premiere July the 7th, 2026. It's featuring Jeff Jarrett and the Battle for TNA Parts 1 and 2. And looks like I got some TNA stuff going on. I don't know about so much about TNA.
Yeah, I don't know shit about it.
So, I guess we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely going to watch it because I do like Dark Side of the Moon. Dark Side of the Moon. Dark Side of the Ring. Dark Side of the Moon was a Pink Floyd album. And maybe an obscure porno back in the day. I think it was like an old porno, like these aliens come down and like try to fuck people, or maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember.
Oh.
An old porn.
Did you ever watch it?
Huh?
Did you ever watch that old porno?
Yeah, my friend Wiley Turnipseed had it. This is back in like the 7th grade or something.
Hey man, I listen to that podcast.
Well,
that's hilarious.
Yo.
He'll be. He's not going to worry about it. Yeah, man, that was how we got our introduction. Without the internet, somebody's dad had some porn, and yeah, you had to. Everybody went in there and watched it when the parents weren't home.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Man, let's get into some news.
Everybody has a podcast. There it is. Oh no!
Wrong sound file. Let's bring it up real quick. I'm having to do this like in a weird way. Alright, well, what's going on out there? We've been watching The Boys this summer, any?
Not as much as I should. Have you?
Yeah, right. I don't watch baseball. You're a stickball fanatic.
I like playing it a lot. I'll watch it occasionally, but it's not something that I watch it for.
Well. Who's playing right now? The Rays and the Dodgers, 3-up on ESPN. So all you bettors out there, what else is going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. The new, what's his name, supposed to be releasing some UFO stuff? Or
who is that?
I don't know, Donnie T? Anyway, there's some UFO files, it says. New UFO files describe spinning discs, glowing orbs, and one object shaped like a potato. What is this? One was a rotating disc, Colin Winkley. One was a rotating disc that sent out beams of light. Another was a shining red orb or hue the observer had never seen before. Then there was one compared to a potato and also a bean, but with a coat of shimmering fish-like scales. Those are some of the UFOs described in the documents released Friday by the Pentagon. The third release since President Donald Trump directed his administration to go to full public disclosure around what it knows around alien life and mysterious objects in the sky. The 72 files released on Friday don't include the kind of blockbuster revelation that Trump has teased. There's no conclusive evidence of alien life or government cover-up, but the files reveal new details about some recent sightings, along with the government's efforts to explain what many find inexplicable. For example, the potato, it happened in 2022 on a brisk February morning in Colorado Springs, Colorado. 5 U.S. Army members at Fort Carlson walked out of an office building and saw something strange hovering over Cheyenne Mountain a few miles to the west. The object was a potato-shaped with distinct edges and appeared to look painted in a creamy whitish opalescent color. According to an account in an FBI document, it was made up of articulating fish scales or panels that were non-symmetrical, non-overlapping, and irregular shaped. Stayed motionless, shimmering for about 2 minutes. The men recounted to the FBI. Then it vanished in a blink of an eye. Nobody had a phone on them. There's no photos or videos. Ooh, could have been a trick of light. I don't know. I kind of experienced something like that. I know potatoes, beams of light that disappeared really fast, but not.
Did you? I think you mentioned that before. What happened? What's the story behind that?
It was just crazy beams of light shone onto me and Big Rob, and then like it fucking just went away up into the sky really fast. Kind of crazy shit. I didn't see a fucking UFO or anything, but it was just these crazy beams of light. It was like a not regular beam of light. Crazy.
Yeah, I've seen some weird shit too, man. I think it's out there, man. I mean, I think we're silly to think that it's not. That said, I think this is just Donnie T's way of trying to give something to the people because. Man, what happened to them Epstein files?
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. Hey, should have done.
He'll give you UFOs and a war before just giving that shit out. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah, he's bombed as a president.
I think that people have him over a barrel in some instances. Like that's what the Epstein files.
100%.
I don't think he had anything to do with it or anything. I don't think that, but I think that it's some fucked up shit going on with that, and he can't. You know what I mean? It's something.
Oh yeah, I think we know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
getting all that, and Epstein, Mossad, and all that shit. Man, it goes deep. So.
Be funny if his last day in office he just lets it all go. It's like fuck it, let him have it.
He should. I mean, he turned 80 fucking yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, he needs to, man. He's not a young buck anymore.
No,
he's elderly.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's cool though, man. The UFO stuff I'm fascinated with. I've seen, two things that were really weird that I was like, what the fuck is that? But,
you see an actual UFO, or is it like just weird circumstances?
One was, it was out in the desert, man. I don't know. I mean, it was something in the fucking sky that just flew off. And it was in the daytime, too. It sucked because I was driving at the time, so I couldn't really get a good look at it. But I remember seeing a daytime, and I saw something in the sky was like gray. It looked like a little disc thing. And then this is before drones and shit, like were everywhere too, and it was far away. And I slowed down to look, but again, I'm on the road, and then I remember it just straight up was like not a flash, but like really fast. I was like, okay, what the fuck was that?
Huh.
So I don't know about that. What else? When I was a kid, that was this number 2. We were out with Jug and his friend. They were, I think I mentioned this story. I think they were smoking a little bit. And me and my brother were in the back of the car in this park. Man, this park was over in Wylam. Back when you could sit in a park in the car in the park in Wylam. Yeah, there's a little green thing in the sky. And they were like flipping out, like, what the hell is this? And my dad would have only been 24 at the time.
Huh.
So yeah, it was weird, man. I remember it though. I remember them like pointing at it and me and my brother looking at it. I don't know what the fuck it was.
A UFO in the sky.
Saw ever seen a UFO. Man, you remember those Ray Stevens commercials?
I remember Ray Stevens, and he had some goofy looking CDs at the store.
Yeah. Those infomercials, man, that's like a cornerstone of 80s and 90s television. He's singing about like pro wrestling, a bunch of he was like Weird Al before Weird Al, except he didn't parody anything. He just made up his own weird songs and stuff. Like one was about a squirrel that got loose in church. One was about, who was it, the Tornado or something? It's like a wrestler coming to town and everybody went down to see him. And yeah, and then saw Elvis in a UFO sitting there with Howard Hughes.
He was like Oliver Tree of the 70s, I guess.
Yeah, man. Shit was dumb.
I remember Country Boy Eddie, Hee Haw, them shit. Hee
Haw was a good show, man.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my parents would watch it sometimes. Not a lot. They weren't. I wouldn't say they was fans, but if it was on, they weren't watching anything else. They'd turn it on, and I didn't appreciate it as much. But now, I can totally appreciate it. Pretty cool shit. It's funny.
I don't want to show this stuff. It's a Lawrence Welk show. That show sucked ass.
Lawrence Welk? Yeah, I never watched that.
Yeah, good, man. That's just the worst fucking show I've ever seen in my life. There's like these bunch of old, like, goofy fucking singers, like, it's just, oh man, so fucking boring. Boring! Man.
Boring.
Have y'all ever had roach issues at the house?
Fortunately, no. Now, when we first moved in and the previous owners left for about 4 or 5 months, man, I came up to my office one day and there was like 2 of them bastards up here. Like, I was like, oh my god! So we got it sprayed out pretty good, and fortunately, man, we have not had any issues since. So,
man, I'm gonna bring a couple of Othekas over there.
Oh god, don't do that. Othekas. Actually, I think it was LD gave me a bunch of the old shit that he had from his prior life as a pest control tech, and
is it like gel or?
It's the shit you put in the spray can, the white, milky-looking shit that you spray around the house. And I still do that, and spray canister, and yeah, I'll go out there and do it every couple of months or so, just around the house. Man, it seems to work good. And occasionally, man, I mean, dude, I just, having grown up with with some family members who were probably not as hygienically concerned as I was, dude, I don't let kids, put your fucking food up. Throw the shit away.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest thing, man. Don't give bugs a reason to come inside.
For sure.
Baby, I'm for sure with it.
Australian cockroach kingpin caught with 100,000 illegal insects in a world record bug bust. In record bug bust, this is by Charlotte Graham McClay. Wellington, New Zealand, more than 100,000 live cockroaches illegal to keep in Australia were confiscated from a single breeder in the country's largest ever seizure of exotic invertebrates. Officials said Friday the haul of Madagascar hissing cockroaches and dubia cockroaches were $200,000 Australian, 142,000 US, was seized in May from a commercial breeder in the city of Bathurst in New South Wales State, according to Australia's Department of Climate Change, Energy, Environment and Water. The Madagascar hissing species is one of the world's biggest cockroaches, measuring 2 to 3 inches in length. Photos released by the department showed a shiny brown invertebrate larger than a person's finger. Ew, it's much bigger than the country's common Australian cockroach, which measures between 0.9 and 1.4 inches long. Cockroaches flourish in Australia due to its subtropical climates, and the country is home to hundreds of species. Bathurst snake catcher Stephanie Lesser told Australian Broadcasting Corporation that the larger exotic species were likely being sold as cost-effective reptile food because of their larger size. Meant fewer insects were needed. Officials urged pet owners to seek out crickets or wood roaches to feed their lizards instead. Both Madagascar hissing and dubia cockroaches are illegal to import to Australia. They can't be legally kept, bred, or sold, no matter how they're obtained, the department said in a statement. Australia has strict biosecurity controls at its borders to protect its agriculture and horticulture sectors and native wildlife from pest infestation. Those smuggling in undeclared or illegal animal, insect, plant, or plant material can be fined thousands of dollars. Exotic cockroaches have not been subject to environmental risk assessment. They can spread disease or harm wildlife, the statement said. Officials warned of prosecutions actually, against those caught with invertebrates. A spokesperson said charges were laid against the Bathurst breeder. Cockroaches would be euthanized. Man.
I'll just step on them.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking cockroach breeder, man. He ain't getting no pussy.
Oh, that's a fucking terrible job.
Man.
How you break that ice on a first dig?
I just lie about some shit.
You could say I'm an exotic animal breeder.
Yeah, I guess you could. Ugh.
Yeah, but then they're gonna inevitably follow up with what kind of animal. Oh, cockroaches.
They're supposed to be related to like crab and lobsters and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've heard that, man. Yeah, that's cockroach, man. They're so damn nasty. Can't stand them motherfuckers.
That is gross.
Yeah, they are, man. They're nasty as hell, and and I don't like them.
I don't like no cockroaches.
I don't like no cockroaches. Didn't you work for pest control for a while?
Yep. I've seen some nasty motherfuckers.
Well, anything, you didn't really care for that job? No, not really.
It was alright. It was just, there's a lot to it. Like, you had to fucking be there on call night. You had to set your own appointments. That was the one thing that was fucking sucked about it. If they had other people setting your day and shit, that'd be better. But you gotta go run all these appointments, and then fucking 2 or 3 nights a week, you gotta call and set them up for the next day or whatever, for the week. I forgot how that was. It's too much of that shit. If you could just run the leads, it'd be alright. But you gotta set them all the time. It's like, man, y'all need to have some bitches or like some college students or someone in here just fucking doing that, setting the leads, because your salespeople just need to concentrate on what?
Go sell.
Yeah, they just concentrate on getting revenue. So that was the thing. And you had to check in the office. It was just a bunch of shit. It didn't make sense. So,
one thing I don't miss about being in the field was setting inspections, man, because you had to call. I mean, we were getting 2 or 3 a day. You got to call them motherfuckers and then schedule the time you want to go, and then people would call you back. And dude, and the funniest thing is people always, when they're calling you, probably regardless of job, man, if they think you're the only motherfucker, they're the only ones that you're dealing with. So won't give you the number or who they are. They're just, hey, it's so-and-so, like you fucking know. We're supposed to be down for Thursday at 2. Can we just knock that back to Friday at 5? And you're like, okay, first of all, who the hell is this again? Like, clue who you are. Give me your number. Okay, no, I can't do that, man. And I always tell people, man, this is what I've got. I used to do usually like a 10 and a 12, a 10 and a 1, just depending on my days. I'd try to do 2 a day. And if they were close, I could do 3 and 4. But usually I wasn't that lucky. I usually had some that were like ridiculously far apart. So I do, and sometimes earlier in the summertime, man, I try to do even 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock ones. But usually I'd get up, get my day scheduled, check for cancellations, because people would do that to you, man. You'd be on the way somewhere. I had a guy at my last one when I was doing other states, driving to, God, man, it was damn near Arkansas. It was Mississippi, like northwest Mississippi. I mean, it was pretty fucking close to Arkansas. It's like a 4-hour drive one way. And, dude, I remember I was 3.5 hours in this drive, 30 minutes away, and this motherfucker called and tried to cancel or reschedule. And I was like, man, I'm on my way. I can't. He's like, well, I won't be there. And it was roof, so he had some interior damage. And I was like, well, send me pictures of the interior, dog. I'm not dealing with all that stuff. I'll come look at your roof today. The rest of it you'll have to send me. So I hate when people do that shit.
The roof is on fire. You know what you ought to start?
What's that?
You ought to start some wrestling matches that provide an action-packed stories at a local library.
Oh, okay. I'm intrigued. Intrigued.
That's what this story is about. In Benicia, California, wrestling matches provide an action-packed story time at U.S. libraries. And this is mostly a photo story, but I don't like those long ones, so we got a few paragraphs here. They don't say who this author of the article is, but the handwritten sign at a Northern California public library warned patrons to expect more noise than usual. That warning quickly proved to be an understatement as professional wrestlers, accompanied by booming music, thundered into the reading space and jumped into a ring flanked by row upon row of bookshelves. Dozens of children and adults were greeted these theatrics with hoots and hollers at the Benicia Public Library in Benicia, California. Welcome to Lucha Libre, a high-energy, action-packed story time that is bringing live wrestling matches to libraries across the U.S. to promote literacy. Founded in 2024, Lucha Libre plays off the name of the popular Mexican-inspired sport of Lucha Libre. Libro means book in Spanish. There's a bunch of cool photos of that's kind of a cool thing here. And let's see, kids getting into it, big fat wrestler guys. Libraries are typically sedate places, but the wrestlers did not hold back. They body slammed their opponents and aerial kicked each other in the chest. Among the brawny wrestlers was Llama Jack, sporting a black mask with furry ears, who read "Llama, Llama, time to spare" before being interrupted by his rivals barging into the ring. He took them down in minutes and finished the story. Over 40 events are planned this year at libraries from California to New Jersey. One of the most popular wrestlers on the circuit is the fighting librarian Richard Schnary. The idea started in 2024 when Lucha Libre's CEO Jerry Roca and co-founder Victor Dwight were approached to put on a show at a local library. Roca said in an email, Dwight wrestles as Victor Von Richter. A year later, Lucha Libre debuted at the Benicia Library. Two worlds that were never meant to cross paths have since collided in the most spectacular way, Rocha said. Online gallery I'm looking at was curated by photojournalist Jeff Chiu, based in San Francisco. It's got a lot of cool photos here on the AP site of this, and that's kind of cool. They got it all set up.
I'll set it up.
Set it up.
I bet we could set up our a wrestling organization.
That would be cool.
Yeah, we'll get it going on.
Man, are you going to get what?
I was going to say, we could get the curly-haired villain.
Damn it. Oh, yo. Well, yeah. Notice Wes Creever is not going to be on the show for a while. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it is what it is. Shit. I need to play some gamage tonight. Probably it'd be cool. I might get down on some Crackdown, or I don't know. I haven't really been on an RPG bus lately.
Crackdown would be cool. What is Crackdown again?
It's like GTA, except you're the police.
You're
like a big RoboCop looking guy. And,
shit, that's true.
Are you getting a new computer, or?
Yeah, I need to. I haven't yet.
You getting a PC or a Mac?
PC. I'm just so used to it, man. I like Macs, but no. Yeah, probably gonna be getting me a PC at some point. I need to figure that out soon.
Oh, PC. Those Macs are cool. They're just so expensive. Well, it depends on what you get, man. I was like looking on the site, just seeing like what like the new Pros look like if you beefed it up to like 128 gig of RAM and like the new M5 maxed out processor. And you know what's fucked up is they don't offer Final Cut or Logic Pro anymore. It's subscription now,
Oh,
fucking
God, really?
Shit, yeah, like fucking Microsoft has been doing. I'm so tired of that shit. They don't want you to own anything anymore.
Yeah, never, man. Shit pisses me off.
Fucking bullshit, dude. I was like, oh, man, fuck that. I mean, granted, Microsoft kind of already been doing that for a few years, but that shit don't make it fucking any more better, man. I was just like, man. I think it'd be cool to have like a little MacBook Air or something for like maybe work or like
I like it, man.
To something, but that shit just turned me off. I was like, ugh, you're fucking. There's nothing different about any of these companies anymore. They're all fucking bullshit. So
yeah, man. Well, when one of them starts that shit, then the other one realizes, we need to make that kind of money. We can't just give our product away.
Right.
Everybody kind of falls. Like dominoes doing that shit. And that's one thing I hate about this world, man. The world of micro charges for everything you do.
Yeah, they want that monthly fucking residual money.
Yeah, I wouldn't even mind it so much if it wasn't just everything. Like I said, getting on NCAA 26, man, you get an update, you're like, oh, hell yeah, an update. And the update's a screensaver for College Football 27. I want you to buy the next game. Oh, this game's a year old. Buy the new one. Like, dude, this game's perfectly fine. And then you want to buy the new one because they put shit in there. But, I mean, dude, at some point, can't you? I would rather just pay, like, hey, pay a $10 upgrade fee.
Yeah.
Buy a whole new. I can get it to a degree. Like, if they're working all year and they're upgrading their product, okay, cool. I'll pay 10, 15, maybe even 20, man, if it's a big dynamic update. But, dude, buying a whole new thing, you feel like the first one's a fucking waste then.
Yeah, no shit.
Shit ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that is definitely gay.
Ridiculous.
Gay. Man, what do you think about this Brendan Sorsby shit? Is he going to go into the supplemental draft, or?
I
think he is. It says he's going into the supplemental draft now because of all that shit. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean... I just got the alert earlier, so there was a bunch of lawsuits. What was the main lawsuit that he was he the one that was talking about, like, I mean, well, I guess you're a professional at both levels, like, you see where you go in the draft, and if you don't go, you could just stay in college. Or am I thinking of somebody else?
But I don't think he can fucking play because of his betting and shit.
Oh, that's right. He was the gambler. He was the gambling scandal. Okay, well.
Because they was going to try to, like, keep him on and everything, and NCAA denied his request for reinstatement in May, but then the judge granted him a temporary injunction early this month and making him eligible. But the Big 12 has got a lawsuit against Texas Tech, and there's backlash around his eligibility. So it looks like he is headed to the NFL supplemental draft.
Man,
that's kind of sucky.
More bullshit, man. NIL started all that shit.
Yeah, they don't have any fucking guardrails in place, man. And.
Yeah, I mean, same with the gambling rules, man. I know that's not particularly NIL, but also it is, because if you're giving them money, they're going to start finding stupid ways to do shit. I'm not saying they don't need money. They absolutely do, man, but you got to have a fucking cap on this shit, man.
Especially for like 20-somethings, man. Imagine having that much money like that when you're fucking 20-something.
Yeah, man. I mean, I hate when people say that too, man. I'm not saying as a Bama fan, people are like, Nick Saban was paying all them motherfuckers. Dude, no, the fuck he was not. Everybody else was paying motherfuckers, and I'm sure Alabama did bullshit too. They got busted back in the day. But everybody was doing it, and it wasn't anybody on staff that would have been busted. Boosters and shit did that kind of dirty shit. Alabama, dude, did not have boosters like Texas and Ohio State. People always, Saban. He really made a good program, man. I agree with what they're saying to a degree, man, that, he's making $8 million a year and these students aren't making shit. Nobody's saying don't let them make shit, man. But goddamn, you got to cap it somewhere. I don't want to get on a whole NIL rant, but I mean, it's not fun to watch. It's probably, people say the smaller schools, which I guess Indiana to a degree, but I'm sure they don't have that much NIL money or didn't. They're going to get more. But to me, that's a testament that you can still win without the money. So I don't know. It's fucking weird shit.
Yeah.
Sorry about.
No, that's good, man. You're right. I mean, it's fucking, going through the change. College sports or football is definitely, got some crazy shit going on with it.
Yeah. So. It's bullshit. I fear, man, it's not. I mean, you don't have people. You're paying mercenaries basically at this point. Nobody really gives a shit about the school. They care about the paycheck that comes with it. Which, I mean, to a degree, dude, that's fair. But it also kind of, I don't know. It just seems like there's not much integrity in the game anymore.
Oh, yeah. It's all out in the open now. It used to be, behind closed doors, under the table, like with the boosters, like you said. The bag man, all that shit. Now, man, they don't give a fuck.
I'm the bag man, yeah.
I'm the bag man, motherfucker.
I got it, the bag man.
Yeah, so... Not fun.
Well, and then gambling, man. To me, that's if you're gambling. Here's the thing, man. I think it's if you're gambling on the sport that you're in, then absolutely, I feel like you're kind of you've compromised your position. If you're gambling on like NBA games as a college quarterback, dude, then shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's something you're involved in, even if it's not your team, man, you might know people. I can understand that. I can understand banning that shit if it's in your organization or your league. But again, dude, if it's fucking some bullshit that's, a different organization, who the fuck cares? Let the kids fucking play Polymarket or whatever the fuck they're gambling on, DraftKings and shit.
Hell yeah. I'm going to do one more here about Marvel vs. Capcom 3 gets a surprise update years later, and it's broken a top-tier character. Capcom decided to drop an unannounced patch for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on Steam today, and inadvertently broke the top-tier character Phoenix in the process. It's been almost 15 by Lewis Parker. It's almost 15 years since Capcom released Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yet today, June 15th, the game randomly received a new update on Steam. The fact that a game which fans have long assumed Capcom was done with has received a patch after all this time would be news in itself, but on top of that, said patch has somehow accidentally made one of the game's top-tier characters, Phoenix, borderline unplayable. As spotted by Prima Games, the announced update went live earlier this morning, and on the surface, it doesn't exactly sound exciting. According to patch notes on Steam, today's update for the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 simply contains miscellaneous bug fixes and verified compatibility with Windows 11. However, according to players on the r/MVC3 subreddit, the new update actually does fix a few long-standing exploits and bugs. For instance, the Kubota escape bug, an exploit that tries to force a character you're using to swap out with a dead character, has finally been fixed. Although said bug fix comes at the cost of introducing a new bug that completely breaks one of the game's most busted characters. For those who aren't familiar with Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Phoenix has a special Dark Phoenix mechanic that triggers when the character dies with a full 5-bar hyper combo gauge. To put that in simpler terms, regular Phoenix is considered to be one of the worst characters in the game, but triggering her Dark Phoenix shift immediately bumps her up to top-tier status due to the buffs to her damage, speed, and rate with which her hyper combo gauge fills. Well, the new patch has accidentally made her shift to Dark Phoenix completely inaccessible. Now, when Phoenix dies with the hyper combo gauge, she just dies. A user on UMVC3 Discord actually found the reason for this accidental change. The game now checks to see if Phoenix has more than 5 bars of hyper combo gauge when she dies, which is obviously not possible, as the hyper combo gauge maxes out at 5 bars. Whoa. That sounds pretty nerdy shit right there.
Very nerdy shit.
Damn.
Come on.
What's going on with this fucking sound here? Hold on. This fucking mix minus working. Alright.
Midas touch.
Oh, biatch. 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 Man, what's for dinner tonight?
What did I have? I made a ground beef bowl. It was ground beef, eggs, a little white rice, and some cheese mixed together, and a little bit of bone broth in there. So yeah, simple shit that I always make, man. I'm not exciting when it comes to my dinners.
Hell yeah, but that's good though, man. You know, kind of crazy shit.
Yeah, yeah, man, dude, I like eggs. I like ground beef. It's simple. I like a little rice. I don't eat too many carbs at night before bed. I usually will eat my carbs in the morning and at lunch. I like to have those before I work out in the evening. So, yeah, that was it. What'd you have? You haven't eaten your dinners yet?
I had some boiled egg yolks and ribeye steak, shaving, whatever.
Sounds good as food.
Yeah, I don't get too crazy either. I don't know. I was thinking about buying a new pan, but I don't know what to get. I was thinking about the Heritage Steel or the Heritage Titanium, but it's clad in titanium, but it's got an aluminum core. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think that would be bad as far as cooking goes. That's mainly a heat thing, but I don't know. And then with steel, you have to to get it to non-stick, you got to do all this shit. Like, you got to fucking heat it up and then wait for the water to bead on it and throw water on it until it, like, beads off of it.
What?
Yeah, and then that's when, well, it's for non-stick, because if you just fucking use it like a regular pan, the shit sticks, everything sticks to it. So you got to do that shit, and then once you do that, that's when, I guess, like, it's cool to put your shit on there, and it's this whole thing with it. And I'm like, man, that's a pain. But I got 2 cast irons that are good. I just want to mix it up a little bit. I don't know which way to go. Titanium or steel. The titanium on its own is not very good with the heat. Like, it doesn't have good, like, it's spotty.
I like a new pan, man. You sound like you're doing your homework, though, so I'm going to trust whatever your recommendation ends out being, because, yeah, I need something.
Then there's ceramic, too, but I don't know a lot about ceramic. I think it's non-toxic, but it's definitely non-stick. I don't think there's any coatings on it, but I need to read up more about it.
I would think so, but what the hell do I know?
I don't know sometimes, bitch, man, stupid pod, man. I wish they still had that live streaming, dude. That shit's really fucked me up.
Yeah, man, I ended up actually canceling my Podbean.
I don't blame you, man.
I've got all my shit still uploaded at other places, and it's a little frustrating, man. I mean, I also, like I said, it's I do seasonal, man, so I need to just manually get some uploads or find other ways to get it out to the different networks. So
I just can't believe there's nothing out there that has a fucking live streaming feature that's not video. I mean, all of them got this stupid video shit. Which is
that's the way everybody.
But that's not the way I want to do this. Like, what the fuck? Why was there only one fucking platform that did it for a while? Makes no sense.
Yeah, it's frustrating, man.
Fucking stupid gay shit. Stupid. But let's see here real quick. I've kind of got a ghetto rigged way of doing this. So what we'll do, we can take a quick break right now. I'm gonna grab my water and all that. So we'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Not too loud, I think. So turn me down a little bit. Hello, 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 hello.
What it do?
Dun, 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 dun. Trivia time, yeah.
Trivia.
Do, 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 do. All right. Well, you know how this goes. 6 questions at 4 sets of 6. Yeah. Art, science, entertainment, history, general geography. And let's go ahead and get on going tonight. What author created the character of Tom Hagen?
Tom Hagen, from Godfather. I forget who the author was. Was it that was the director? I'm just still gonna say it though. Was it Francis Ford Coppola? Oh.
Mario Puzo.
That's right. He wrote it. Coppola. I couldn't remember who wrote it and directed it, but nope. I'd heard that.
Oh baby. When held to ultraviolet light, what animal's urine glows in the dark?
Held to ultraviolet light, what animal's urine glows in the dark? Man, that seems weird. I'm gonna say a fuck. I'm gonna say a cat.
All right.
That shit stinks.
Say what?
That shit stinks, cat piss.
Who directed the 2001 movie Blow?
Ooh, good movie. Who the fucking director was? I'm gonna say Quentin Tarantino. I think that's wrong though.
You're right, that is wrong. His name was Ted Demme.
Yeah, I had no clue who that is, but it was a good movie though.
Ted Demme. Fun fact about Ted Demme. He also created Yo MTV Raps.
What's the hats on the craps?
Man, he died back in 2002. Damn, I didn't know that was. I thought he died like more recent than that.
Ted Demme?
Yeah, he died back in 2002, like a year after that movie.
I didn't know who the fuck that was.
That's crazy. I knew he had died, but I thought it was like in 2015 or something.
Yeah. Huh. Oh yeah, he was pretty young when he died. I'm looking it up, 38.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, what he died? I gotta find out. Oh yeah, cocaine in his system. Okay.
Well, was that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, cocaine. All right. At the 1996 Olympics, what American tied Mark Spitz's lifetime record of 9 golds? At the 1996 Olympics, what American tied Mark Spitz's lifetime record of 9 golds?
Mark Spitz has tied his record in 1996 Olympics. That was the Summer Games. Fuck, I'm like so terrible with Olympic trivia. I'm gonna say Michael Jordan.
It was Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis.
Man, I thought Carl Lewis was before that. Damn.
What was Merriam-Webster's 2024 Word of the Year?
Merriam-Webster's 2000. What year was it?
2024.
Word of the Year. God. I think they had a stupid one year, like COVID or quarantine. But 2024, I don't think that's it. I'm going to say derangement.
Polarization.
It's always with some political bullshit.
Da-da-ba-ba. Which mountain range is home to the largest U.S. national park? Which mountain range is home to the largest U.S. national park?
The mountain range is home to the largest U.S. national park. Well, I'm gonna say that's the Yellowstone's the mountain is the largest, I think. Tetons are the range over there. I wonder if that's still the Tetons that I'm thinking. I'm gonna say the Tetons.
The St. Elias Mountains.
I ain't never even heard called no goddamn St. Elias Mountains.
Yo! Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
On to set 2. What is the name of the alien race who were the adoptive parents of Samus in the Metroid franchise?
Man, I know I do not know what the race is, but that's a fucking great game, though. So, I don't know, and I'm curious to find out.
The Chozo.
Chozo. That sounds like a chomo.
Fucking chomo. Where did the yellow brick road lead to?
Oz.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, maybe not.
The Emerald City. Emerald City. Bum, 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 bum. What part of Russia is surrounded by Lithuania, and Poland? What part of Russia is surrounded by Lithuania, and Poland?
Western Russia?
Dun, 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 dun. Kaliningrad.
Man, I don't know where the hell that is.
Who'd it be? Bad money drives out good, according to what Elizabethan financier's law?
Bad money drives out good, according to what Elizabethan? I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that shit. I don't know who the fuck this is.
I don't know. Throw out a name.
Victoria.
It's Sir Thomas Gresham.
Man, I don't know who the fuck that is. I bet he had one of those little counter weight things on the counter like Scrooge where they like weigh their gold and shit.
Whoa, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Those things are kind of cool, actually.
When did the Battle of the Plains of Abraham take place?
God damn. These questions, man. I don't know any of these.
They fucked up tonight.
Yeah, man, really fucked up. Battle of the Plains of Abraham. I'm going to say 1217.
What'd you say again?
1217.
Oh, no. 1759. 1759.
Yeah, my history's fuzzy before the 1800s.
What royal family member married Marie Antoinette? Marie Antoinette.
Didn't she have that big ass hair?
I don't know.
I want to say that bastard that married all them hoes and shit. I think that's. I don't know. I have no clue.
Louis the 16th. Louis
the
16th. XVI.
You ever see that YouTuber? She actually brings those old paintings to life, like what the Victorian style. I can't remember what her name is, man, but you can look it up on YouTube, and it's like what they really look like. So she'll take like the old paintings and like give them a actual look. And I don't know. I think Marie Antoinette actually was hot.
Hello.
I'll holler at her, guy.
On to set 3. What object commonly appears in Picasso's paintings? What object commonly appears in Picasso's paintings?
I'm gonna a bull.
A what?
A bull.
A bull?
Yeah.
It will be guitars. Although his cubist works approach abstraction. Hold on. Guitars. Although his cubist works approach abstraction, he never relinquished the objects of the real world as subject matter. Whatever that means.
He made a whole series of bulls, a series of lithographs.
Lithographs.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. What type of creature was Archelon? What type of creature was an Archelon?
I'm going to say a bird. I don't know, though.
Dun, dun, a turtle. A turtle.
A turtle.
Yeah, man. A fucking turtle, man. In the movie True Romance, what was the name of Clarence Worley's love interest? In the movie True Romance, what was the name of Clarence Worley's love interest?
True Romance. God, man, I think I've seen that, but it was a long time ago. I hate saying it, man. I don't know. I'll say Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Just making shit up.
Alabama Whitman. Alabama Whitman.
Ah.
Bum, 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 bum. What did Ronald Reagan disclose he was suffering from in 1994?
It was dementia, right? Or Alzheimer's.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
If a plane crashes on the border of the U.S. and Canada, where do they bury the survivors? If a plane crashes on the border of the U.S. and Canada, where do they bury the survivors?
Trick question. You won't bury a survivor. You kill them.
Good one, good one. The entrance to which bay is spanned by the Golden Gate Bridge?
San Francisco Bay.
San Francisco Bay.
I've walked that bridge. That bridge is fucking huge.
Yo. I left my heart in San Francisco. Thank you, everybody. My wife thinks I'm in a bathroom. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we're on 4. Set 4. What German composer wrote Ode to Joy?
Ode to Joy. Ode to Joy. Who the fuck was his name? German composer. I'm gonna say Mozart.
Ba, 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 ba. Beethoven.
Man.
What is a character encoding scheme used by many computers called? What is a character encoding scheme used by many computers? I don't know. Do they still use this, though?
I don't know. What is... I have no clue what the fuck it is. Is it the old binary code?
ASCII?
I mean, I've never heard of that shit.
You never heard of ASCII?
Oh, yeah. I've seen that. ASCII. Oh, yeah. Is that where they actually draw it with, like, all the characters and shit?
That's what I thought it was. Yeah, that was some back in the day shit, was it not?
I think so, man. I have not heard of that in a while.
Yeah. I haven't heard of it in a while either.
ASCII. Yeah, man. The world's changed around us.
What movie concerns the search for the one-eyed Willie's pirate treasure?
Goonies.
The Goonsters. Which of the founding fathers founded University of Virginia? Which founding father founded the University of Virginia?
University of Virginia. Which of the founding fathers? God, that's a tough question. I'm going to say Washington.
Dun, dun, da, 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 bum, ba, dum, Thomas Jefferson. What electronics company used the ad slogan "just slightly ahead of our time"?
Electronics company just slightly ahead of our time.
It's an old one. I'll give you a hint. It's an old school one. They are still around, but not a lot.
Ooh, Hewlett Packard.
Panasonic.
A genuine Panaphonics.
Panavon. What city is the capital of Turkey?
I feel like I know this. Is it Ankara?
Oh, that is right. Ankara Beach. Da 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 da. All right, we got one more. We got a bonus question. Let's see. All right. Which Shakespeare play features Rosencrantz and Guildenstern?
Oh, man. Rosencrantz. I'm going to say Romeo and Juliet.
That'll be Hamlet.
Man. Whew. Shakespeare
in the house. Whoa, buddy. Yeah. Been balling every day. Have you been watching any fucking... Is UFL over?
It's over, man. They had their championship this weekend, and I went to my parents for a bit, and Jug was watching it. It was DC and God, somebody, and I felt like I dropped the ball on it again. Every year I go into it like Mitch Hedberg used to say about pancakes. You start off with them, you're fucking excited, and right through the middle, you're just sick as hell of them.
Yeah, I didn't watch one fucking game.
Didn't go to any, man. I'm kind of disappointed with that. I at least went to one last year.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, so a little bit disappointed that I didn't do that. So, yeah, I mean, it's a tough time of year, man. It really is. So, everybody's busy. Everybody's got stuff going on. It's, yeah. I hate it, man, because I really do like them, but, what can you do?
Fuck them.
Fuck them, yeah.
Shut up, motherfuckers.
What do you do? Hey, let's loop him in on the call and just start doing that for about 30 seconds.
Man, he'd love that.
Yeah. Can I hang up? Yeah.
I'm like, so damn.
Little bit ridiculous.
Oh, man. You got a big week planned out?
Not as much, man. Busy Monday already. Bullshit. Hate the Monday. And, no, man, not really much. I think we've got I think me and the wife and the youngest are going to go to the beach in 4 weeks, the 9th. I think in the week of July 9th, after the 4th. Just for a couple of days. I think 3 nights. So that should be cool, man. And then we need to try to sneak down there at some point.
Sneaking down with the clown. Oh.
Down with the clown.
Hell yeah, boy.
What about you, man? You got anything going on? Anything exciting happening?
Straight to High Park. No, not really. Not really. Maybe Orlando next week for nap. Fucking
Did they,
whatever.
Did they give you a schedule for that yet, or do you know what the hell? Orlando's pretty cool, man. I actually like Orlando.
I think it's Monday through Thursday or something.
Nah, it's cool. It'd be kind of cool, man. I think it's cool down there, outside of there. Everybody always bitches about like Disney stuff like that, man. But and it's south of Orlando proper. But dude, I like that stuff, like theme parks and destinations to go to. So I think that'd be cool, man. Maybe you'll have some time to get out or something.
Hell yeah, my boy. Hell yeah. What is this? Whoa. They can still kind of work with it here. The sound of the town. Yeah. Well, folks, another Pizzodcast in the books. A little bit different. We don't have a whisk creamer. A lot of my gear is not compatible. I'm on another board. Have different controls. Wiggy's calling in on the iPhone line of the Zoom BTA2 accessory that we use here at the show. So holla on a player. Man, what do you got to say before we get up out of here, Jay Wig?
Man, if you do go down to Orlando, go drink around the world at Epcot, take a night, and spend the $200 you get in there to have some expensive-ass drinks.
Oh, expensive-ass drinks.
Yeah, might be worth it, though.
Maybe. I usually hate doing these things, man. They're not any fun, so I don't know how they're going to do it. Some of these things you go out to and they're like, oh, you don't have your night free. You got to fucking come back to some stupid bullshit they're going to do for the night event or whatever. I hope they don't do that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'll give them one. I'll say that, man. I'll end on a corporate thing. At least one. That's a cool place to go. Everywhere I've been, fucking place in the middle of nowhere near East. But I'll give them one night. Like when we went to Charlotte earlier this year for a week, they had a dinner one night that they recommended everybody go to. I went to that, but then when other people started hanging out, I was like, hey, we're going over to Tiffany's tonight to get a drink maybe and stuff. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah, fuck
I got
that.
the wrong thing, man. I don't want to do that shit. So I don't, man. Like I said, I think it's cool if they want you to do one night. Maybe it makes a good impression, maybe not. It's what they're really. I'll do one night if I'm there for more than a couple of days. After that, man, I'm just gonna go, no, I kind of got a schedule, and I got to call my friend and do our Harvard Beavers voice for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, hey.
That's it, man. I'm excited to see how it goes for you.
We'll see, man. Hope all you guys have a great weekend out there. Check out the old shit, and we won't see you at 9:30 next time, but we'll have something recorded. Peace out, y'all. Have a great one.
Peace.